these 13 things that I'm going to share with you today, I would not look back on that decade and want to go, delete. But if you are in your 20s, today, I'm dedicating this to you because you're probably listening to this because your mom sent you this episode. Your 20s, you will go through some of the hardest experiences of your life. Now, let me explain why this decade is so hard, because I think this is going to be super helpful. Your 20s are so hard because it is the first time in your life where no one is telling you what to do. Just stop and think about this for a second. There's no playbook, and all you've known from 0 to 20 is someone else's playbook. Start learning how to be where your feet are, not where your phone is. Success takes time, and you have plenty of time. Whenever you feel like you're falling behind, it's so easy, right? Your heart starts thumping like crazy, like you've just chugged 15 things of pre-workout. Take a deep breath and tell yourself these 7 words. I trust the timing of my life. I wish I had had this. Tell yourself, I'm on my own timeline. High school in Kappa Kappa Booyah sorority, so just freaking stop. You get to pick who you spend time with, and it matters. And this goes way beyond friends. Starting in your 20s, you spend more time with your coworkers than your families and friends combined. And you will start to see your friends less and less. So think about that. Don't stick around a job where you don't connect or vibe or feel like you belong. Your relationship with yourself is the foundation of every relationship that you have. And learning to be alone with yourself and feeling completely comfortable with that, it's a huge part of becoming your own person.
What's this video about? Oh, okay, yeah, it's about me getting a podcast recommendation from my mom. Yeah, interesting. I'm not gonna lie, usually when I get a message from my mom, I check it first, see what it is, and then it's a podcast. I'm like, I usually don't click on them. But this one was kind of interesting. I have seen Mel Robbins, the lady that made the podcast here. I've seen a couple clips of her online, and she had some bars sometimes. So I'm like, okay, let me just listen to it and see what it's about. It actually was pretty interesting. Definitely heard a couple of things that I was like, okay, that opened my eyes a little bit. But a lot of it was mainly just like, damn, I don't even worry about those stuff. If I was single or, still lived at home or something, or just struggling to, find a career, I guess. I don't know. I mean, work is kind of hard, but I feel like work is just work. So, that's another day. But yeah, it just made me realize, just hearing what she was talking about, what certain struggles, I guess, people in their 20s are going through. It made me feel like, okay, I'm not even worrying about that right now. I'm worrying about work, working out in the backyard, and family. That's pretty much it right now. And making thumbnails. I definitely liked the way she was talking about, you're on your own timeline. I think that was a big thing that I think I resonated the most with, is because I can definitely compare myself to others a lot, especially on social media. I try to stay, this couple months I've been pretty good. I've been staying away from that, but it's really easy when you just see, boom, fast. Let me see this real quick. Oh, dang. They're a gajillionaire. Well, that's awesome. But yeah, it's easy to compare yourself. So I think that was one thing that was really good for me to hear. Also, another thing to hear that was really decent was not have anyone read your mind. You have to tell, especially like what your wife, what you're thinking and how you're feeling that day. And I think I've been a little better on that, just being more open and honest. And yeah, it's been pretty nice. There was some stuff I was like, yeah, I'm not really worrying about that. I don't really go out too much. Kind of lame. I don't go to bars. Been to the casino twice. Lost $60, and I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this anymore. Bella and I talk about that quite a bit. Like, if we were single, how do we find the one? And I usually don't have a good answer. I'd probably say like going out, maybe. I don't know if I'd make a profile online. I think I'd be too shy for that. But one of the things that I've been struggling with is, again, not comparing myself to others, just staying on your own path and just doing it. And I do like that. I'm gonna keep that. Stay on your own timeline. You're just on your own timeline. Who cares? Yeah, I just wanted to come back and talk a little bit more. One of the main things that also really resonated with me when I listened to this was you're not doing a certain thing fast enough, or it's already too late kind of thing. I look at that as in the way of like my parents, they had me pretty young. So growing up, that was my norm. And now looking at our relationship, in my eyes, I guess like when I passed that age, I was like, yeah, I definitely shouldn't have kids at that time. But again, when do I? And then there's really no like good answer for that. So that's what I feel like it's a little harder to decide whether or not Bella and I are taking too much time to wait, or we're doing the right thing and waiting. So we'll see. I don't know. I feel like that's like the hardest thing. The unknown and not feeling like you're doing the right thing. Yeah. But it did make me realize that like I don't really, like I wrote down all the 13, and a lot of these, it does talk about your circle, who you hang out with. That's pretty cool and good to focus on. Morning routine, being your own person, don't follow the crowd, don't spend your money on stupid crap, and how you have so much time and all that, and yeah, and just being a good person. And then the whole, dating, but I'm not dating anyone. I mean, actually, I've heard that too, where just because you get married doesn't mean you're done dating the person, which I kind of like because it tells you to keep putting effort in. But I don't like because still I'm not dating. Like I'm not scared. Well, I'm gonna say I'm not scared for her leaving me, but I guess that can happen whenever. Like people still get divorced all the time, so that could happen anyway. I don't know, man. There's just a lot of things to think about, but I would say I definitely feel secure. And if I was dating someone, I wouldn't feel secure because we ain't locked down kind of thing. Because right now we got a contract. It's done. So yeah, it is different. But again, put the effort in and keep your relationship healthy. I think we're doing good. Just focusing on school, Bella is, and just keep moving forward. So I think we've been doing pretty good. And I'm proud of us and proud of her, and can't really say much on that. But yeah, definitely enjoyed the podcast. It opened my eyes in quite a bit of ways because, man, there's some days I'm struggling, bro. Struggling. I'm like, is this all it is? Just get up, get in your car, go to work, and then get out, go home, shower, eat, do it again the next day? Like, it's lame. But yeah, I just gotta calm down, man. Just gotta calm down and live day by day and have something to look forward to, which, I mean, every day is a good day to look forward to, but the main things on our mind is Puerto Rico. That's gonna be awesome. Can't wait. It's gonna be sick. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Have a good rest of your week. Keep living life. Till the next one. Love you. Bye.